Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to another episode of Factorio Sea Base. I really want to push this onto Blue Science. I really want to get this onto Blue Science so I can sit back, relax a bit, and let Blue Science take over. And we kind of are at the point where we're not getting a lot going into our accumulators, to be honest, and we kind of brown out. Look at this. That's just bad. Yeah, we kind of are at the point where I might think about actually building solar panels, like building a bunch more solar panels. And so if we have a look at our power, it's still, the base has had periods where it's shut down. So you can see here, the accumulator is fully filled up. And yeah, has been going alright. But once you turn the base fully on, then you're kind of boned. As soon as we turn on Blue Science, that should happen. Anyway, Jesus Christ, getting a bit of a cough here. So, what we're going to do first, we're going to run in and get a drink real quick. And then we're going to go and we're going to get Blue Science done. Because we need to get it done. And I'll leave the base running overnight or whatever to get that stuff done. This natural mineral water is a bit flat, but it's all good. So anyway, I did some stuff offline as well. What I did was my magical warehouse. Basically, I hooked it up so that you've got these guys going down to these smelting areas and just going underground here and just dumping it over into an inserter to chuck in there. Now, most of them are turned off right at the moment because they only go through when you've got more than 500. So I wanted to leave it like that, so that if I did need to make like the red metal catalysts, which take iron and copper ore, I would still be able to do that out of this warehouse. So yes, but as soon as it gets over 500, it'll start spitting a little bit out. Lead, this has got spit out before I actually put the circuit condition on, but we have not been using any lead at all, so it's just never got a chance to empty this belt out. Why we're not using lead, I'm a little bit concerned about. Although it could be... Yeah, that's why, because we had a huge backlog in here, and then I cut it off at 5 bits, so it's been using the backlog the whole time. So anyway, we've got Mr. Formaldehyde, now we need Mr. Urea, which is ammonia and carbon dioxide. So, let's get another one of these. And let's start powering this system up and get it on the way. This takes 30 seconds to produce 100 ammonia. We probably should backtrack and figure out how many of these we really need. But what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to let it do a little bit. And we'll see how it goes. So then, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Urea. So that produces water as well, which I'm not sure we need. Purified water. I might put that back in the system at some point, but for now, just going to ignore it. And that was in these guys as well. So let's get a couple more of these guys. I hate how these things take 30 seconds to produce 100. That's just some absolute bullshit right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we get pipe, space, pipe, space. Okay. That's how we're going to do it. So we get a pipe like that. Build a little bit out like that. Oh, that's too close. I thought I made room. Space, pipe, space. Must have screwed that up somehow. So then we got a pipe here for our good friend carbon dioxide. There we go. Carbon dioxide to the rescue. And give me some urea. Alright. And then And the way we're doing it with the two different pipes means that we can expand this forever and end up with enough. So what we do here is this is where we're producing it. So we've got to put a tank down. There it is. Just so we can back this stuff up. We're doing the same thing over here where we're producing propane. We're not going to put a tank for carbon dioxide here because there's a tank for carbon dioxide way back over there where it's being produced. So that's the tank that we care about. Putting another tank up here just confuses things. You know what? I'm actually going to turn this around a bit. Where do my tanks go? Oh, here they are. Turn this around so it's not facing this thing, because then that confuses things a little bit as well. Okay. So, pipe. Now, we need, this is a, purified water is a water, obviously. Is a liquid. So we need to clarify that over here. Put that like that. And then boom, boom, boom. And another thing here. Let's go back to the mall. Grab half of those. There we go. Excellent. And now we just need to push that out and once again get a tank going down here. I'll fill up the urea. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, this is going to be one of those cases where we need a lot of these to really get the amount out that we need, because this takes in 60. But it takes in 60 every 2 seconds. But I don't know that we need to keep this guy running full speed. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we building? Where is the resin? So we need this stuff. 20 every 2 seconds. Urea and formaldehyde. Might as well just reuse this setup. Here. Push that up a little bit. Push that down a little bit. And then we'll get another pipe coming up here, which will be for our formaldehyde. And same machines. Let's get 2 of them going. Liquid resin. Power doesn't quite reach, unfortunately, but this power here will power it, so that's fine. Formaldehyde. Go on. And the formaldehyde, of course, is barreled where we first make it, which is way over here somewhere. Yep, barreled over there. So that's excellent. Definitely do not want 2 barrels or 2 tanks for the same thing. That just sucks. Okay. Got a bit of a backlog there, so that's beautiful. And then resin just gets made. So this takes... So this produces 10 every 2 seconds. This requires 40 every 2 seconds. And these are 1.25, and these machines are... more than half of that, so we should still be good with only using 1 machine here. I'm assuming that the little machines can't do resin. No. Oh, I can do stuff over here. Oh, the coiling stuff. Okay, so now we do this, and then we do this. Give me some resin, please. Oh, what? Oh, Duh. Of course it's liquid resin. Of course it's a liquid. What the hell am I thinking here? Alright. So that seems to be sucking those guys down pretty well. So let's copy and paste this entire setup so we can have an inserter on the other side. And we can have some more inputs and stuff like that. Whoa, whoa, not good. Damn keyboard. Screwing up where my mouse goes. Okay. Okay, so you are going to be close. And there we go. So we just need a bunch of these. Well, it's good that these things get to keep producing and keep getting their ammonia gas. Carbon dioxide still seems to be okay. But yeah, this is one of those things where we may just stretch this up all the way to the moon. These machines producing ammonia, because ammonia is just going to get used up so fast, and these machines are just so slow and crappy. That's pretty much it. So you still got 480 urea. Oh, there we go. Power's down. Oh well, these things happen. We're not chesting this at all, are we? Is it okay not to chest this? Cellulose fiber. No, that's not what we want. That's not what we want either. There we go. That's what it's used for. It's only used for ammonia gas. So I don't think we really need to chest it, because I only chest stuff where I think I need to take it out at some point. But we're not going to need to want to take out this, because it's only used for ammonia gas. Okay, let's get a couple of things going on here, because we definitely want to back this stuff up. There we go. There's our resin. Gonna get a decent amount of it backed up, I think. Oh, maybe not that much. We'll back up a lot more of the wooden boards, of the phenolic boards, once we start making those. So, wood. Now, I think this was also going to be some algae, higgly, pokery crap. Naphtha, no raw wood, no cellulose fiber. It requires cellulose paste, which requires sodium hydroxide. Okay, alright. So we got cellulose fiber on the bus, so we just need to get a little bit of sodium hydroxide. Ooh. You got some guys over there. You got some guys over there. Where's my sniper turret? They can see it, but they can't shoot it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. How are we doing on landfill? We're using up a fair bit, but we're still producing a fair bit. It depends on how idle our base is. If our base isn't idle, then this guy produces a lot. And the other chests back at the start produce a lot as well. But, yeah, it's enough for now. You can't reach that guy? No? Okay, go back to sleep. Alright. Yeah. This is really constraining stuff. 300 resin though, that's not bad. Okay, how much does this produce? 4 per 40. So we could do the mass, and we could figure out we need to build 20 of those, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I mean, power considerations, and once we actually start building blue science or building these electronic circuit boards, if we're building like 1 a minute, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to fix things like this. But for now, it's just enough that it's actually working. So, what did we say? We needed sodium hydroxide. So we need a couple of these bad boys. The only way I know how to get sodium hydroxide is through water. That's not what I wanted. I want to know how to get it. Saline water. That's too complicated. That's way too complicated. That's way too complicated. Alright, saline water. And the only way to get saline water is from water. And a whole bunch of other crap. We do get saline water from all the way back there, but... Oh! Look at this. I forgot about that. I was going to use this recipe, but this one. Hello, baby. Salination plant. Please tell me we can make that. Please tell me we can make a salination plant. No! Oh, that sucks so bad. Aluminium, brass, electronics. Alright. Well, we definitely want that set up at some point. But for now, we're just going to have to make do with the crappy solution. Okay. So, water goes down here. Water purification. And then the next one. Where's... I need some clarifiers as well. Where's the next one? Put that like that. Clarify me some purified water, please. Okay. And this guy takes in... Oh, what's the thing that does that? That does the... Shut up. Stop tempting me. Is it? Oh, it's some chemical thing, isn't it? That's... Yeah, this is it. Saline water electrolysis. We need one of these goddamn electrolyzers again. Oh, I thought we were done with these. Okay, so it should be a 1-for-1 anyway. Yep, it should definitely be a 1-for-1. Now we need some of these, which thankfully I can build. Although I probably had some in my inventory. No, apparently not. Put it like that. And then we power. And power. And power. Okay. That's slower. That's definitely slower than I would like. But what are you going to do? We need this crap. Oh, god damn it. Pick up there. There we go. Did I have some of that crap? I think I may have had some crap. And we're going to leave that running forever. We're not going to base that up or whatever the hell we do. We're just going to let that run forever. Do we want... That's really, really slow. That is. How much of this crap do we actually need? 3 of it to produce 10 cellulose paste. 2 cellulose paste to produce 5 wood. So that's a decent... We've already produced 10. Okay, I'm just going to let it run. And we could leave 2 or 3 spaces here to let some more systems go down and let some more pipes go down so we can expand the amount of hydro plants if we need to. Oh, everything's about to die. Okay, so, got that. So, things. Should have a bunch of those. Let's get this going. 1, 2, 3. Put it down. No, let's keep it up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, we'll need to make that. No, will we? No. I could put it up here just to line up with that, but let's put it down. 1, 2. That makes a lot more sense. So then this thing goes like that, and this will be our stuff. This stuff, to be precise. power there, and then you are going to be, we need one of those, but you are definitely going to be cellulose paste. And I don't know how to make that claw methane, but it sounds complicated. So methane, claw methane, you get that from chlorine and methane. You get methane from petroleum. See, we got methanol pretty easy, but methane, bit of okay. We could get that from petroleum, but I don't want to steal away from plastic, so we're not going to do that. Alright, where's my loader? There we go. So I'll start this process off. Give us some of these things, and then wood. Okay, we do this here. And you become a near one. We steal all of that crap. Okay, where you back in there? Dump you there. There we go. So near and far is where we are. Okay. And now we just get wood out of these guys. And I could do the calculations to figure out what sort of ratio, but actually I probably should. So this produces 10 every 4 seconds. This needs 2 every 2 seconds. So yeah, that's easily taken care of by one machine. I think it's one machine. Let's just put one machine down here. Okay, and you are going to produce me some wooden boards. And we will put another one just so we can have these. Yeah, excellent. And there we go. There's some wooden boards. Now, do we put resin and wooden boards on the bus? Is an interesting question. Not sure about that. It's used for solder, phenolic boards, and rubber. That's not really doing it for me because I don't think we need rubber for anything. Then solder we're making via other means. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't make solder with freaking resin. No, we used a different recipe. It uses the brown algae, which we got tons of. So, okay, we definitely don't need that on the bus. Wood. No, what is it used for? Wooden chests, shoddy, wooden boards, phenolic boards. How did we... Oh. Polishing wheel, sniper rifle, gun cotton. Alright, so not a lot. So when we made it... Oh, that's right, we made wooden boards using this recipe instead of this one. So we don't need it for wooden boards either because we can make them easier. So we only need it for phenolic boards. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Alright. You are still high enough off of the bus that I'm... Although it should probably go further up. Like here. Yep, that looks good. Okay. So, 5. Dump all of that. Go into here. Put that out there. Excellent. You are going to be the same. I constrained that off. Yes, I did. And there we go. There's some wood coming in here. This should hopefully go a bit faster, although, yeah, that hydroxide stuff really not lasting the level that we need it to. Yeah. So, or maybe it will. Who knows? So anyway, what we do now is we say you go like that. across like that. And then we have everything we need to make phenolic boards. And we just need this guy. Which gets done in a normal assembler, which is easy. Jesus Christ, look at all those gears we gotta make. Oh, that was changing the game speed. I don't want to do that. Just want to change the crafting speed. Yeah, I was doing that because I was waiting for something. I think I was waiting for this mall to fill up for the second time, and I was just like, oh, this is so boring. Oh, wait. This sounds like a job for this guy. You can't do any of the other things we've been doing, but you can do phenolic boards. Done. Done, done, done. Now, where are those? 7 of them. Give me a few of these, please. And we need a couple of steel chests. These will make up to 10. 10, a little bit larger. Actually, you need to go up there, and you need to go up there, so I can put another one up there. There we go. Nice and split apart. And there we go. Phenolic boards done. And that was the most painful bit that we had to do. So now building this, we need ferric chloride, which is iron ore, and hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride is made out of this. Are you still spitting out? Yeah, you are spitting out weird ratios. Okay. That's alright, I forgive you. We'll do some sort of crazy thing to make sure that we don't end up with crazy ratios. Hydrogen chloride. Made in ye old chemical plants, which I still got 2 of. Okay, do it like that. Hydrogen chloride. Now, what do you produce the most of? Oxygen. That's easy. Where are my filters? You need to go away for a second. Now we just need some good old-fashioned overflow valves. Excellent. And now we are good. We are so good it's not even funny. Where's my tanks gone? Down here. Oh, whoops. Seems like you are being missed a little bit. Oh, whoops. Destroyed the wrong bit. There we go. So none of these are running at the moment. All of it's going into here. So chlorine takes a little while. Yeah, you are producing a bit more oxygen. That's alright, that'll give us a little bit of this stuff. Oh, look at this. Look at all of this mess. So what we've got to do is we've got to put this right here. So you can go down like that. Oh wait, do we want this on the bus, or do we want the ferric chloride itself? Iron ore? Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Oh man, we're gonna have to ship this. Look, either we ship iron ore on the bus, which ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. Or, here's the question. Are we making... I don't think we're doing saline processing anywhere back here. I may have set up a temporary thing. Yeah, I set up a temporary thing up here to give me this. Give me this stuff. Got 1.5k. This was never... We gotta tear this down because this is supposed to be temporary. We'll take the stuff out of it and use it, but yeah, definitely meant to be temporary. Do I want a full setup back here for making chlorine menthol or whatever the hell it's supposed to be? Hydrochloric. Or do I just want to pipe the stuff back? This is such a tough decision. I think I'm just going to pipe it back. Go like that, and then we can just do all of this. And then, of course, once we get the iron ore in there, we'll need to pipe whatever other crap back up. Back up the damn bus. The ferric chloride. So it's all shit. All shit. But it makes sense to make the hydrochlorine or whatever the hell it is up there. It just makes so much sense. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're just going to hope and pray for the day that we can finally get barrels. Are you serious? You're not going to let me work? Okay. What do we need here? What do we need? Ooh, we got enough copper to get that going. That's nice. Hydro. It's in here, isn't it? No, it's not. It's in here. Ferric chloride. Iron ore. So, there you go, buddy. Give me some of that. Insert. And then we do it all over again, except here we have a tank. And then you go push out like that. And you get some power as well. Alrighty. Now let's go all the way back. All the way back up the line. Maybe I should have just done the hydrochlorine thing up there. But then again, it is nice to have these liquids available both sides of the base, both ends of the base, I guess. So maybe it's not too bad. Okay. So then you go up like I don't know what we need it for anymore. That's right, this guy. So copper and tin and phenolic boards. So you go straight up there. Okay, and then we're going to have a pipe going right up here. Oh. There we go, ferric chloride. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let me put some stuff in here. Get another one, please. You're not even capable of doing it. What? How are you not capable of doing this? You should be. You absolutely should be. It doesn't tell me how many components it can do. Oh yeah, I could have sworn that one was... No, I guess not. Oh well, we're gonna have to use the crappy machines. Oh well, at least it gives us more space to work with. There, landfill over here. And now we really need to get the bus to start catching up. And I feel like we may be running out of landfill here. We're just running out of everything. 808, that's all I got. So we go over to here. Nothing. 758, 152, 138, 152. That is not a lot. What's in here? 2,500. That must have been sitting around there for ages because we have not been making that stuff. Maybe we should though. I feel like landfill is getting desperate, so I'm going to turn that back on. Where's my other landfill? Okay. Alright, so we know it's only 4,000, so it's not a huge amount, but it's alright. So do we want combination tin and copper up here? So that's tin is at the top, isn't it? That should be it. If you're hearing a lot of noise outside, there's some birds. And I've got my door open so all the fresh air can get in. So that's probably why there's a lot of noise. So you need to be copper for that one. And copper is you. Yes, like that. Like that. And then another one like that. Which will, of course, be a 3. It was definitely copper and tin? Yes, it was. Okay, excellent. Let's hook that one up as well. And let's just extend the bus when we need to extend the bus. So power pole here, and no, actually we might as well do a power pole here. And then the next one. Or we could do it like that. That's even better. Okay, now. So you go out 2, you go out 1, you go out 2. Now let's do another one so that we can have a thing that goes out 1. So, oh, whoops. Oh, no, you don't want to be there. You want to be there, and then you want to be that. There we go. So that'll give us a bunch of stuff. And a bunch of these, so we can cache them up a bit. Jesus, this resin. Resin is dead because we need more of those. We may have to really fix that before we even get to blue science because that is just painful. Now these guys are a little bit popular. I think we actually need them for circuit boards. Electronic, robot brains, a whole bunch of robot brains. Yeah, so that may get you on the bus, my friend. That may get you on the bus. Yeah, I think that will get it on the bus. All that logistics, robot brains. Not that we'll need it for nuclear robots. Although, what do nuclear robots need? Has their recipe been changed? No, they just need flying robot frames. So maybe we don't need it on the bus. Yeah, you know what? I'm cancelling that. Although, I did say that I wanted normal robots before I wanted nuclear robots. I was going to have to get normal robots before then. So that's what we're going to have to do. Now, the big moment. This is going to take like 5 minutes to set up. So I think we should do that. We should just do that. Oh, shit. Shit, we have some conscientious objectors to our plan for electronic circuits. So we need to... Oh, you're actually in range. Okay. Yeah. What we need to do is I need to have one bit of firearm ammo in there. So that this guy stops putting this ammo in there as soon as I pick this guy up. Die! Die, 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 die. Okay. And there we go. Now it gets auto-filled properly. That's it. Keep on killing them. Keep on killing them. Maybe I should have more than one of these guys. Sniper turrets. Oh yeah. That sniper turret is just freaking awesome. Really, really, really like that. Could put that there. Oh, that's close enough. Alrighty. And there we go. Ready to extend once again. Is that down all the way to the bottom of the bus? Technically not. I think down here is where we need to go. But for now, for the amount of stuff that I've got, that's fine. So... this will need to get fixed up when we start building these. We can't build these yet. I think I will build them as soon as we've got electronic circuit boards though. So we'll probably end up redoing this area a little bit. So with that in mind, let's get me... So how many... So let's go around and get some of this, get some of this. Excellent. Let's get some of these. Excellent. There we go. That'll build me a whole bunch of those, which is nice. How much do we need? 5 for each one of these. So I feel like, yeah, we'll get this switched over before the end of the episode. Might need another one. Another one to do this for. There we go. 6. So if we put Mr. Fancy Pants down, yes, you can do that. Excellent. Okay. Let's clear this up. Let's clear all of this up. You guys are now probably going to be going like that instead. And all of these pipes are going to be changed over. Huh. Well, aren't you special? Put you down here instead. So this goes like that. You need to go over this side now. There we go. 2 more of those. And then you go like that. Oops, 10. And then you go normal. And you go light. Normal and then light. And we need to put the electric poles out here because it's just not going to work otherwise. You actually need to go down one, don't you? Dun, dun. Oh, that matches up beautifully. Okay. Let's keep these power poles at the same height. So you go down like that. How many more of these? Got 1 more. So that's fine. What do you need again, Mr. Electronic Board? Solder and circuit boards need to be shared. So let's just get it directly out of that. And that'll be solder. And then we'll do this and make that either transistors or electronic components. Okay. Need all of these guys to come out. All of them to come out. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. There we go. Give me a bunch of those. Okay, so you need to be solder right here. Done. Now you need to be one of these two. One of these two. Which is going to be a little bit trickier, so we might have to pull it up here. Yep. And we'll make it this guy. And then what we can do is we can go up and then under, and we don't have to influence that at all. So there we go, there's transistors. Can't build substations yet, can we? Nope. Thought not. I mean, that means you're going to have a power pole here. Don't like that. Let's turn that around and go up like that. And then this can turn around. Actually, let's do that. There we go. And then this guy gets to sit over here. This is going to get complicated. Shift N. No, that's the wrong one. Shift L. That's right. No, bad. This one. That one. Yes, there we go. Let's just get the other liner. And then shift in, shift in. Come on, man, give me something to work with here. Oh, steel. Okay, so I guess I did have something to work with. Oh, hello. We've got a whole bunch of those. Now, unfortunately, this one goes like that. So what we have to do here is either we put this out here and then start screwing that around, or we do this and then say job done. I really should have the loaders auto-made as well in the mall, but it's a bit too hard because they need transport belts, and the transport belts are a bit hard to get out. I mean, we could accomplish it if we really wanted to. Alright, let's make that nice and huge. So, there we go. We have started making electronic circuits. We don't need that crap anymore. Take everything you need out of my inventory. Just take it all. All of this crap can be taken. Okay. What are you running low on? So. What? Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's increase this a little bit. Because it seems like we got the boards to back it up, if only for a moment. Don't know what your guys' deal is, but you are no longer required. There we go. That should be a whole lot more of those boards until these guys run out, which I'm sure will happen fairly soon, because we ain't building any of them. All these guys are running. They're just so slow. Oh, it's nighttime. We're running out of power again. Ugh. Blue signs cannot come soon enough. And we're almost there. Batteries, we know how to make them. We've made them before. Lead, plastic, sulfuric acid, job done. That's easy. And then it's just a case of bronze, which we can do next episode. And then we've got blue science. And then we can... I don't know. I think I will probably expand solar before that, though, because this is really just painful. So I might do that mid-episode. Just expand solar and make sure that the accumulators are always full, like every single time. No, that's it. We died. We died. We died. Alright, I'm going to expand this now, and I'm going to make this the last thing I do this episode. But we are going to really just expand the living crap out of the system. Oh. You. Here. Get shot in the face. There you go. Wasn't that fun? So as far as this yellow belt can carry the algae, we are going to be processing them. So, out of poles. Yep. Out of these guys. Oh boy. And I think that's definitely where we're going to leave it. We've done enough this episode. We've definitely done enough, and yes, we can gladly say that we now have electronic circuits, the good stuff, the electronic circuit boards. Not quite on the bus. Maybe that's what I should... I'll do that offline, because for 54 minutes we're really pushing it. But for now, here we go. Come on, just 2 more machines, and then we can say we're fully using up this belt. We're actually completely caving that in. I suppose that's what happens, but you know, these things... Maybe we should have made the conversion from this trap to this crap expandable, because we didn't leave room for that to be expandable. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it was. Scratch that, it definitely was. We should have left room for that to expand. We can always move this back. I guess just move the whole thing up. Just completely copy and paste this and then have another line coming down that merges into this one. Yeah, we could. What's your problem? You are so full. Alright, time to break out. So red belts. Because this is clearly not good enough. And we might as well make this red as well. So it always seems like making this red belt solves our problems. There we go. We almost got a full belt. What can we do here? There's not a lot that we can do, is there? Let's do that. Let's just put them right in the middle. And then what we do is we do that. And we pull out here. Okay, that'll get some stuff done here. That's a little bit of a pain, but at least we got some stuff. Alright, screw it. I'm going to build these down to the bus. Just so we can say that I'm done. That I did it. And there we go. Look at all of that beauty on the bus. Alright, that's it. We are done. Thank you very much for watching this game, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.